Just check this out, guys. This battery has been a long time coming, and I've got 4 of them, and they're from LiTime. LiTime. All right, and basically, a friend of mine called Domiki and his wife Rosita had supplied these batteries. I told him about these batteries. Oh, actually, if you guys have seen my video beforehand, you'll know about what's going on, how we came to get these batteries. And Domiki and Rosita, they've supplied these batteries. So that's thank you for supplying the batteries, guys. And also, LiTime had sent me a 100 amp battery, 100 amp hour battery, but that was forgotten in the box. So I'm going to reveal the 400 amp hour batteries. I'm going to hook them up to the solar system that we have here. And just check out this, guys. Total Engineering Solutions Australia. That's Tomiki's business. And wearing a shirt today to represent. Alright. So I'm going to just reveal this. Open this box up and go from there, guys. Alright. So let's see what's in here, eh? Oh, also, thanks Grace for the message. Check this out. She goes, hello Uncle Monty. It is the one and only Grace Morvisi. That's my niece. Send me the message. Thanks, Grace. Alright, get a knife, eh? A little knife. A little blade. Get a little blade. See what's in here, guys. These should power everything that I have in this house. So Life and Discovery, there's a product manual book. So there's a manual that's supplied with it. I'm very happy to receive this. Can't tell you how happy I am. My wife is too. Let's have a look. What kind of just a nice, very Ziploc bag, very professional. Product manual, safety instructions, warnings, contents, all the recommendations like battery, cable size, and all that kind of stuff. All the information about it before using, charging methods, battery capacity. What's the capacity? State of charge, resting voltage. Alright, I'm gonna have to have a look at all of this because I'm gonna have to set the settings on my MPPT, or the brains of the whole solar system. I'm gonna have to set everything to what these guys recommend. Alright. Telling you how to wire it up in series or in parallel. As you go there. So those of you who don't know how to wire them up in parallel or series, it's got information there, step by step. So that's good. Interesting. Rebalancing every 6 months. It's recommended to rebalance the battery voltage every 6 months following step 2 on page 9. If you're connecting multiple batteries as a battery system, there might be voltage differences after 6 months of the battery system running. See, that's what I had last time. An issue with it. So we will see how they say to rebalancing it. Okay, load. Interesting. It's got all the info. Awesome. A lot of info there for to help me out. What else is there? Life and Discovery. Another little booklet. Explore the possibility of life. Contact us. So customer service, all the help that you need. Certificates, batteries, all their products. So that's good. So they have 50 amp hour, 12 volts. So the 12 volts, 50, 100, 190, and 200 amp hour. They have those. They also have 200, 300, 400, and 240 amp hour in the 12 volts. They got 24 volts in 100 and 200 amp hour, 48 volts in 100 amp hour, 100 amp hour is a different style, and 51.2, meaning it's a 48 volt as well, 90 amp hour. So that's interesting. All right, what is the best? Don't know. It depends on your system, I guess. Solar home systems, yep, that's what we want. Solar home systems. Alright, service card, quick start guide for your new LiTime LiFe PO4 battery. Please be careful, read through this operation guide. Okay, cool. Operation guide and manual. Insulating gloves, that's what they're telling you to use. Yeah, okay. Due to shipping regulations, the battery carries 30 to 50% capacity when shipped. Okay. So I might not be setting this up today. I'm going to have to fully charge it before I set them up. So I'll have to check the voltage, see if it's fully charged before I start using it. Alright. Got some stickers here. Explore the future, life of leisure, LiTime back to nature, LiTime. Yeah, that's excellent. Life and discovery. That's all we're about here. Off the grid, guys. We are off the grid. I've got the lights on at the moment here at home, just so you guys can see what I'm doing, but usually I don't turn the lights on. And we've got enough power just to run that. Enough sun, just, I think, because it's very overcast out there. So that's good. Got a nice foam over the top. Bit of insulation, make sure nothing connects to the, nothing damages the battery. Very solid, very thick foam. Nothing touching the, nothing to touch, what do you call it, the battery. Also, in the foam, they, hang on, post bolts here. These were in there, so the post bolts were in there. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at this. Woo! Brand spanking new. 400 amp hour plus. So I guess they make sure that it's over 400 amp hours. That's awesome. Alright, let's have a look at this, eh? See if I can lift it out. And the good thing about this, right, is that it's not as heavy as my other not lead acid, but they're gel batteries. Let's see if I can take that off. Alright guys, check it out. Woo! Beautiful. Loving it. Alright, so I've got 4 of these. This is for RV and camper, outdoors activity, solar and wind power, power backup, other lead acid, AGM batteries, replacement, etc. So we're replacing our AGM batteries. And can't wait to put this in, guys. Cannot wait. So happy. Alright, caution, risk of fire, explosion or burns. Hello. Do not short circuit, yes, of course. Do not reverse connections from charger or to battery, of course. Do not disassemble, of course. Do not throw into fire or incinerate. Hell yeah. Do not do that. Do not heat above 70 Celsius. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. So, those are the warnings on there. Provider, Shenzhen LiTime Technology Company Unlimited. Manufacturer contact service at litime.com. Website www.litime.com. Alright. I'm going to check the voltage, see how we go, eh? Alright, hang on a sec. Alright guys, so the voltage on that is 13.17. So it's pretty much full. Alright, I'm going to check. I'm going to check all the others and see if they're exactly the same voltage. If they're exactly the same voltage, we can set it up. If they're not, then I'm going to have to balance them all out and just make sure they're the same. Alright guys, so they're all the same voltage. They're all at 13.17. So that's great. So what that means, we can hook it up. So that's great. Don't need to do any fiddling around with anything. Yeah. But just check this out. This is what I got to deal with though. It's a lot of moving around and a lot of work. Hang on a sec. Alright. See that? I've got to take that whole system out. There. Take that out. Move it out. Unhook everything. And then take all of this out. Empty it. And then put that whole thing here. Move it over to the corner. And then put that system in here. In there. So it'll basically all of this will be gone. And put over there. All of that will be gone over there. And we'll only have this side. We'll probably put the freezer along next to it over here. So that'll make a lot more room for us over here. So that's good. So yeah. Very happy about it. At the moment, this is our system, right? I'm utilizing these. Pretty much that battery. And that battery's dead. Those two are still okay. Not too bad. So what I'm going to use that as a backup system, that one, with this here. This inverter blew up while we're using it. So I had to bring back the old one and it worked. I thought it was totally broken, but it worked. Just to get our internet going at night time. So once the sun goes down, this wasn't working. Then these two batteries were charged by another 2 solar panels, and I could plug my solar system into that, and then not solar system, sorry, my Starlink into that, so we could have internet till around about 10 o'clock, and then it will go off. So is what it is. We just dealt with that there, and plus I just hooked up the lights to this battery here. Because the camp lights didn't need much. And that's those camp lights. So we had a little bit of lighting at night time. and some internet at night time, but just for us to get by. We just used our phone torches for the bedrooms and the bathroom. I know, it is what it is, guys. But now, set this up, we got everything. Hopefully, everything's gonna be okay. Alright, cleared everything out. Just gonna take that positive off, negative off, tape them up so they don't short circuit, and then take the batteries out, take them all apart. Then I've got to take off this to be able to take the solar wires out, and then go from there. Then I've got to take that all out, table out, take the backboard out, move that across, and put all of that in there, except for the batteries, of course. Put new batteries in there. Move the fridge over there for the time being. Batteries over here. Empty boxes. Yeah, big cleanup after that. But yeah, so now I've got to sweep all this out, clean it all up from underneath as well. Interesting. Alright. I think in the future I'm going to have to put doors on this cabinet, so no dust gets in there. I think that's the idea for that. Anyway, alright, hang tight, guys. Okay, so this is how I've had to fit them in, because they wouldn't line up that way across, and for me to fit this in, I had to put some timber underneath to lift that up so these could just, I don't know if you can see in the dark, but the handles just go over the other battery so it would fit. Alright, so now just gotta hook this up and mount that up here, mount that up there. Also, I gotta wire that to that, that to that, these two together, and then these two together, and then those two terminals right at the end, they'll go to the machine. Alright, cool. Sorry it's a bit dark there, guys, got no power at the moment because we're putting the system in. Woo! Can't wait. Can't wait. Okie dokie. So, we finally got our solar up and running. Took me a while to organize the settings, but we're 50%. Got 130 watts going in, and I got lights. Woo! Good power. So that's great. Set up the batteries like that, so we can have them all on one shelf. I'm gonna have two more batteries. These ones here. Those two underneath there. I'm gonna put those two on the second shelf and hook that to one of these systems here and wire that in. That's going to our mains at the moment. That there. Just got that circuit breaker only on it for the mains. And we've got our lights up. Lights going. So that's good. Everything's going. Thank goodness. So we can actually, I'm gonna let this charge, these batteries charge tomorrow. I'm not gonna use any power or hardly any power tonight. So let them fully charge tomorrow, and then I'll start putting on some loads. So just to keep it, just want to make sure we get the best out of these batteries. I don't have a lithium battery charger, so I can't charge them up individually till they're full. So this is the only way I can do it, is charge it with the system. The batteries are all the same, so that's great. Same voltage, so that's the main thing. So yeah, Alright, I'm going to put some doors on this in the future, so it closes up, take all of this stuff out, take it all away, put those 2 batteries in, wire it up to one of those systems there, and just let that charge away. Thanks LiTime for, they sent me a 100 amp hour battery. I haven't received that yet. Unfortunately I didn't get that battery, but it will come. It will come. So I'll do a review on that. Alright guys, Money here from the off-grid. I'm just gonna finish off this video with these batteries and just show you how good these batteries are, mate. So good. We're at 53 volts at the moment, and it's pretty much full. Batteries are full. We can turn on the kettle, turn on basically whatever we want, and it's so good, so happy. Like we've got the lights on now. I'm able to put the lights on outside. Yay! Like it's so good. Put the other lights on. Oops, that one. So yeah, very happy with the outcome. So the kettle hits 2000 watts. The system maximum draw is 6000 watts. So I put the hot water system on a few days ago, and it's electric, and it went up to 4 kilowatts, drawing out of those batteries, no problem at all. And these hardly ever go down at all. In the mornings it will be like 52 point something volts, and it's not even 75%. Like it's still got 75% of battery power left in the batteries every morning. And we just turned the kettle on now. And I'm still drinking my cup of guys. And here we go. My cup. So these LiTime batteries, man, I just really happy with them. Really happy. So I know it's a lot of power with 400 amp hours. That's a lot of power. LiTime, guys, it's way to go. Like this is the first time with lithium batteries for myself. I had AGM batteries twice before this. The first lot from China, they're not too bad actually, but they were abused fair bit, and it was just not knowing what to do with those batteries. And then the second lot, those weren't abused, but they were not very good batteries. So these ones, mate, very happy with them. First time going lithium, but it's doing everything that we want. We've got 2 freezers. This freezer, we had to unplug it because it was just too hard. Everything was just rock solid. We couldn't even get the chicken out. We've emptied this one, and that one's on as well. See that light there? So wifey cleaned it out, and hopefully it's clean. Boo! Yeah, it is clean. So it's very clean, and that's ready for when we slaughter our pig, and we'll put that in there. So all our meat will be going in one freezer, then the other freezer will be bits and pieces. So yeah, very happy with that. So hopefully in the near future we can get a stand up fridge instead of our camp fridge, as this is our camp fridge. This has done really well, guys. This one too. This fridge here, that's full. So there's icicles around the side. That could run on 12 volts, and it can run on 240. So that fridge has done us really, really well. Has been abused and moved around so many times, but that does really well as well. But for you guys to have a look at that, LiTime is the way to go. Well, for me anyway. I'm going to do another review in like 6 months time. I've had this running about a month now. About a month, these batteries. So I didn't want to just basically put them in and go, oh yeah, they're awesome. I wanted to have an actual real review, 2-month review, of saying how they're actually working. And they are working brilliantly. All right, let's put you guys up here. So these packages, they come with bits and pieces, beautiful Ziploc, as you've seen before, manual, excellent. It gives you everything that you need to know. And guys, do your homework before you put these together. If not, get a professional, to be honest. We don't have many professionals here on this island. Well, we don't at all. That are familiar with off-grid situations. We're the first off-grid place in Eua, and so no one really knows how these are supposed to be set up or anything like that over here. Luckily, I've had a lot of experience with these, except for the lithium. I had a little bit of a what do you call it? An issue with the manual, not for the batteries, but the manual for the actual system, the MPP inverter system. So I was trying to go to lithium on the menu, but it wouldn't let me. So because these batteries have already got their own BMSs inside to sort of like make sure all the safety issues are sorted, like it doesn't overheat, doesn't run when it's below zero, all that kind of stuff, or it doesn't overcharge, all that kind of stuff. It's got its own basically computer or brains for each individual battery. So that's great. There's a lot of batteries that you can actually get here off of these guys, off of LiTime. And what I'm looking here, I've been online, but so you got your 12 volt 50 amps, 12 volt 100 amps, 12 volt 190 amps, 12 volt 200 amps. And you got different kind of 12 volt 200 amps, 12 volt 300 amp hours, 12 volt 400 amp hours. So that's what I've got, the most powerful. And then you got the 12.8 volts 240 amp hours. So yeah, just make sure you, and also they've got specifically 48 volt systems as well. They've got 3 different kind of batteries. And that's all of them there, guys. If you want to just pause your video there and have a look at that, they've got everything that you need. And when I did my research on these guys, I've seen a lot of reviews. Camping guys, 4-wheel drive guys, solar system guys. They're all over the States. They're in Australia now. I'm not too sure where else they are, but I know they're in those 2 countries. And everyone's gone, these are awesome. So, and I've known a couple of other guys, Aussie guys, are actually using them as their solar system over there as well. So I'm very happy with them. If you guys want to go with these guys or buy a battery or anything, I'll put a link down below, and you can click on that. I think I haven't had a look. I've got to have a look at the email, what they've offered me. I think it's like 4%, 8%, or whatever it is. Hey guys, if you can get it a little bit cheaper, awesome. If you buy it through that link, great. If you don't, go through direct. Whatever it is, guys, as long as you're happy. That's the main thing. Just make sure before you install it, read the manual. And not like most typical guys, oh, I know how to do this. Chuck it all together. And don't read anything, and then all of a sudden, boom. So don't do that. Alright, guys. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Total Engineering. Engineering Solutions Australia. These guys have actually bought the batteries for us, and they, well, actually Don Mickey and Rosita, it's a couple over in Australia. Don Mickey owns his own business, and I'm not 100% sure what they do. I know they do a lot of fabrication and all other different stuff. So if you want to look up these guys have helped me out. Total Engineering Solutions Australia. Look them up also. But these guys have helped me out. Bought the whole battery system, and I couldn't be more happier and so thankful for them to do that for us. They knew we were pretty much in a bit of strife, no power, having difficulties with animals getting out of electric fences and that because there's no power at night time. So they've helped us out, and yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Don Mickey, thanks a lot. Total Engineering Solutions Australia for supplying the batteries for us. Yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully you guys are blessed by giving this to us, and hopefully God helps you out with and I know He has anyway. You've been blessed with all your hard work and God-fearing people. So that's awesome. But yeah, anyway, that's Moni from the Offgrid. Hopefully happy with that.
Say thank you for Rosita.
I did say thank you from Rosita. My wife back there just double checking. You gotta thank the wife, guys. That's the main thing. You know, especially, you know, my wife does a lot of work or whatever. You know, sometimes it's the actual wives that put the ideas in the man's mind, and the man just goes with it, but doesn't really know that it was all instigated from the wife. And yeah, somehow they put that in your brain and make it happen, you know. But anyway, all right, guys, thank you very much. God bless. Total Engineering Solutions and LiTime. Bye for now. Bye-bye.